שלום.
שלום, לילה טוב. השעה עכשיו אצלנו כמה? לא רואים פה בסביבות 11, נכון? הייתה לנו מקודם, צחי דיכנר.
עם בת שחר שמלץ.
נעים מאוד. הייתה לנו שיחה ככה, ואז אמרתי לה, בת שחר ולי יש בזמן האחרון כל מיני שיחות מעניינות. וחלקן התחלנו להקליט אותן, חלקן התחילו כאילו כמו איך מגדירים אותן כשיחות ייעוץ, כאילו, ואז ובעבר לזה יש לנו כל מיני חוויות מדליקות, אנחנו מסתובבים כל הזמן בארץ, בשבועות האחרונים, בכל מיני מקומות, ומעבירים מסרים, ממש, לפגוש אנשים להעביר מסרים, לעשות טוב, ממש, נמצאים לאיזשהו, מגיעים לאיזשהו מעיין, או מטיילים בנצרת, אני באיזה סגנון ג'יזוס קרייסט כזה.
מגיעים למפגשי חברים מיוחדים וייחודיים, וקוראים שם ניסים.
מה יש לך ביד?
שהייתה...
אז בואו נעשה את זה ככה. נדליק לנו קצת לב, אתם אומרים. התמונה הזו הוגשה לכם בחסות בת שחר שמלץ. בת שחר שמלץ, אחד מהדברים שהיא עושה זה סחר לבונה, היא קונה לבונה בארץ במחירים סיטונאיים, ומוכרת את זה לחוץ לארץ. אז אם אתם רוצים, אנחנו יכולים להיות הספקים שלכם, קודם כל של לבונה. אז מה אנחנו עושים פה? תראי לנו בזה. שנייה, put it on, הנה, you do like this, you see?
רגע, אבל זה סים קטן,
סים קטן.
זה קטן, כי זה עשה בעשן.
You see one קטן like, you see קטן, show the מרואן, כן, זה, כל זה, 100 שקל. תראי כמה זה עשן זה עושה. שים לו פו 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 פו. עכשיו אומרים שלבונה, קודם כל זה אחד מענפי של האימפריה הרומית. הם היו עושים הכל עם לבונה, זאת אומרת, הם היו צרכנים עצומים של טונות שנה, וככה עד היום הכנסייה הקתולית היא צרכנית מספר של לבונה בעולם. עכשיו מה שאני למדתי על לבונה, שקודם כל זה מרפא מחלות, אפשר ללעוס את זה כמו מסטיק כזה.
כן, קצת מה.
כן, נשים את זה, אז אפשר לעשות עם זה כל כוונות טובות. תודה רבה שהעשן הקדוש הזה מתאר אותנו בשם הבורא העליון ביותר, וטהורים ונקיים, כן. ואז אני רוצה, תודה, שככה להעביר מסר. המסר יכול לבוא, אנחנו נעשה פתיחה של תארות אולי חלק מהדברים כתבתי לי פה, נושא קודם שהגיעו לי ככה בהדרכה שאני ארצה לזכור לדבר עליהם. אז נתחיל ממך, בסדר? אנחנו דיברנו מקודם, אני קלטתי שאת מצמצתי מהעיניים ברגיל, אז מצמצת רגיל, את חושבת ששכחתי מזה, אה?
אוקיי, אנחנו חוזרים לזה, אבל בוא נראה לאן זה הולך.
נכון, ומה שאני יודע, ואמרתי לה שאני קולט עליה עם דרקון, איך אמרתי לך? Reptilians.
כן, ממשפחת הזחלים.
כן, עכשיו מה הכוונה? את יודעת מה הכוונה Reptilians? בואי קרוב.
אוקיי.
את יודעת מה זה Reptilians? מה הכוונה ששאלתי אותך מה Reptilians? מה אמרתי לך שראיתי?
ראית שהעיניים שלי
שלה נסגרו כמה של Reptilians. ואז עכשיו, אנחנו מכירים בתכלס, שנייה, תראי איך אנחנו מכירים בתכלס בפיזי, כמה זמן? בתכלס
אני אפילו, אתה יודע, זה כאילו בלי זמנים, אני לא יודעת להגיד, זה מעט זמן. מעט זמן, חודשיים, אני לא יודעת אפילו להגיד, משהו כזה.
כן, רק לאחרונה ממש
רק ממש לאחרונה,
כן, נכון. וכשעברתי לגור פה, פתאום נעשינו חברים באזור, במושב ארבל, אבל קצת לפני כן, עדיין נפגשנו ברובוי ונעשינו חברים.
נכון, נפגשנו בפייסבוק.
ומאז זהו, גמרנו, אני עכשיו חלק מהמשפחה שלך ואת חלק מהמשפחה שלי.
נכון, מרגיש ככה.
כן, ואנחנו מסתובבים ביחד ועושים טוב, ומוסיפים אנשים, עושים שלישיות, עושים רביעיות. של כל האלה. וואלה זה, אתה רדיר, אבל לא אומר, איזה חיבש יש, בטח יש לה מנוע בישי. אבל כאלה, כמו שעשיתי עם הבן שלך אתמול.
מה שבטוח מאוד כיף ביחד.
כן. ואתמול עשינו אפילו סרט על העניין הזה של גבריות עם הבן שלך, שסיפרתי לו מה אומר, באיזה סיטואציה עומר אמר.
נכון.
ואז הוא אמר, ואז אמרתי לעומר, תדע לך מה, לא סיפרת לאף אחד מהחברים שלך באיזה סיטואציה היית? הוא אמר לי, לא, אמרתי, תקשיב, תספר לחברים שלך מה עברת איתי אתמול, או שלשום, זה היה שבוע אחרי, כולם מה זה יתפסו ממך, יגידו לך, מה? הוא אמר לי, מה פתאום? אמרתי לו, כן, תנסה. עברו מאז שנים, הוא לא ניסה, זה אפילו נשכח ממנו, הוא לא יודע איזה עניין בכלל. ושסיפרתי אתמול לבן שלך, הוא אמר לי, מה עשית?
נכון, נכון. עכשיו, היה איזו השפעה, אתה יודע, מהרגע שהגעתי הביתה, הוא שוטף אותי נשיקות. גם היום בבוקר, שוטף אותי נשיקות. אחרי השיחה שהיה לנו, פתאום יש לנו איזשהו הערכה, פתאום הוא מסתכל אחרת. זה היה מאוד מאוד משמעותי. זה היה גם מאוד מאוד במקום, מאוד מאוד רגיש. גם אני מרגיש...
רגע, סליחה שאנחנו מדברים על שיחה שהייתה לנו אתמול בחוף.
נכון.
שנפגשנו שאני באתי עם הבן שלי עומר.
וכן, גם הבת שלי וגם הבן שלי היו.
אנחנו כבר כמו משפחה כזה. כן. וסיפרתי לבן שלך שהוא מאוד זכר אלפא כזה, פרוע כזה.
נכון.
מתוק, כן, מתוק כמובן, לב טוב ומתוק, אבל הוא...
כן, נכון, יש לו איזה אלפא כזה. יש לו איזה...
שהוא מציץ לאח שלו, מרביץ לאח שלו.
כוח קדימה, הוא כזה, בולדוזר.
ושניהם, שני הילדים שלו, כל הילדים שלו, כל המשפחה, קיצר, בלבנים, ביישוב לבנים, ליד חוקוק מסביב לכנרת. שבט, אתם שבט של...
כן, שבט. זה מרגיש ככה.
אני מרגיש שאת הכרתי גם פה את האזור, חיברתי את האזור, אז תודה רבה. שאלת אותי מקודם.
אני מרגישה בהודעה שנכנסת לחיים שלי.
זה הדדי. בוא נשתה לכבוד זה תה שחור עם, מה זה? עם מנטה. ונענה קצת נראה לי. תה בדואי זה.
כן, זה טעים.
כן.
זה טעים. אני גם מאוד אוהבת את ה...
אני מצרף לפה לשיחה את החרב שלי. זה הגלדיוס פומפיי, קוראים לה עוקץ. זה החרב הרומאית שלי. יש לנו קשר, זה אלכימאי, וזה בקשר גם לתקופה שקורית עכשיו, אני שם אותה, כי אני אשתף עוד מעט כל מיני דברים מעניינים שקרו לי בתקופה, כמו עם כל מיני כאלה שחווינו ביחד, שאנשים בלי שום סיבה התפוצצו עליי, כי
נכון.
זה שהרגישו את האנרגיה שלי.
ממש ככה.
הם פתאום התפוצצו ולא הייתה שום סיבה והתגרות מצידי, הם פשוט יכולו להכיל, אחד אמר אפילו שהוא מרגיש שהנשמה שלו יוצאת מהגוף.
זה מקרים שצריך להיות עדים להם.
כן.
ולראות כדי להאמין, וזה מקרה אחרי מקרה אחרי מקרה.
בכל מיני סיטואציות, בכל מיני מקומות. יש לנו כבר 3 צופים. איך יודעים מי צופה בנו? אנחנו יכולים לדעת?
אני לא יודעת.
עדיין, כל הכבוד, איך אני יודעים פה מי הצופים? אפשר לדעת פה? תכתבו משהו, תגידו שאתם צופים, הלאה, תציגו את עצמכם.
כן, אני לא יודעת אם
מה?
אם ביוטיוב אפשר לראות.
בטח, אנחנו בלייב עכשיו, יכולים לראות.
לא, אם אנחנו יכולים לראות מי צופה בנו.
אבל אם הם יכתבו, בוא נסתכל על טופ צ'אט.
אז אנחנו נראה מה הם כותבים.
בוא נסתכל מי נמצא פה, צ'אט, בשידור חי, לא משנה, לא נתעסק בזה.
כן, לא נתעסק בזה.
מי שרוצה לכתוב, תכתבו, נענה ותשאלו אם יש לכם משהו לשאול, ואת יכולה פה זה הצ'אט.
כן.
אבל
איזה כיף.
כן.
ממש.
כן. ואז אמרתי, עברנו הרבה חוויות בזמן האחרון, מלא, נכון? מלא סביב עניין של אנשים חושבים שאני ישוע פתאום.
נכון, אבל אתה גם אוהב את זה,
זה לא עניין שאני אוהב את זה, זה כמו להגיד על משהו שאתה כביכול מתכחש לו כל השנים, אבל ראית אתמול מה אומר הבן שלי בן 14?
לא, מה שאני מתכוונת, אתה משחק עם האנרגיה,
אין לי ברירה,
אתה יודע לעשות מזה לייט, אבל האבסורד הוא שזה מגיע מעגל שלם, זאת אומרת הדבר מגשים את עצמו, זאת אומרת אנשים רואים אותך, הם מאמינים בזה, והדברים גם שאתה עושה, והנוכחות שלך, הם מגשימים את הישועה, קוראים לזה? אני לא...
מה?
כאילו זה דבר שהוא מגשים את עצמו.
כמו נבואה
כמו נבואה שמגשימה את עצמה.
כמו שרופא אני אגיד לך, חודשיים לחיות, יש אפשרות גדולה שהוא ישפיע עליך ליצור משהו שלילי, ובאמת אתה תמות בגלל זה. מצד שני, יש אותה אנרגיה, זה אלכימיה, שמדברת על האפשרות לבחור בין גן עדן לבין גיהנום, וליצור את זה על ידי הדיבור שלך. איך אומרים, איך למשל באנגלית שאתה רוצה spelling of a word, איך אומרים את זה בהיברו? spelling of words.
לעיין?
זה חרב אמיתית. זה זמן, חרב רומאית. נתנו לי, כשעשיתי, לא האמינו שקניתי אותה, זה חרב כאילו, היא חדה והיא הפלדה בזמן, אפילו יותר טובה המקוריות. הזמנתי ונתנו לי להכניס אותה במכס, ורצו שאני אביא להם את התעודה של המוזיאון, או את האוקשן, מחירה פומבית שקניתי אותה. והם צריך להביא להם הוכחות, הם לא האמינו שהיא רפליקה, שבעצם דומה, אבל זה לא החרב הזאת. אז הם אמרו לי, תביא לנו צילומים של העברה, של הוויזה שהעברת להם את הסכום לחנות בהם. אמרתי, זו חנות קטנה באינדיאנה, אין להם מספר ספק, אין להם את הדברים האלה. וכל פעם שזה מתעכב, כל יום שזה מתעכב אני משלם כסף. יש לך שם כמו מאפיה כזאת. קודם כל מעכבים אותך, תשלם קנס 500 שקל. אם מעכבים אותך בכוונה, אתה משלם קנס. ואנשים אמרו לי, אמרתי, מה זה אני אשלם קנס? אני אעשה איזה צ'יק צ'ק וזה, אני מכיר, אני הבאתי קשתות, הנה קשתות מאחורה, הבאתי קשתות לארץ, מה זה יותר קל מאשר להביא חרב, זה קטלני לא פחות. ופתאום אני קולט שזה, פתאום קנס 500 שקל, עלה לי הקנסות, וכמה שסחטו את חברת שיפינג, עלה לי כמו החרב עצמה. כאילו המדינה אכלה לי חצי כמו באוטו. זה כמו אוטו, אתם מבינים? זה כמו אוטו. והשם הוא עוקץ. כאילו כשם, לא עוקץ, עוקץ. סטינגס. לא סטינג, סטינגס. סטינגס, עוקץ.
עוקץ.
It stings.
Like us, like a verb. Like a verb.
Yeah, like a virgin. When you sting.
נהדר, זה גם מאוד מתאים.
אז אמרנו, נעלה לייב ונשתגע ככה כמו שאנחנו משתגעים אחד על אחד. בוא נשתגע, זה כי הקלטנו את השיחות, כבר עברנו את השלב, מה השלב הבא? בוא נעלה לייב ביוטיוב ונדבר על זה לייב.
עכשיו, מה העניין עם המשקפיים? זה מולטי פוקל?
כן, אז קודם כל, what are you laughing at? What's so funny? go, Jimmy. עכשיו למה? קודם כל, מה השאלה? מה? What you did with your hands?
קודם כל בא לי לראש, אתה אמרת קודם כל, ובא לי לראש להגיד, כי אפשר.
כן, לא, אבל זה לא בגלל זה.
כן.
המשקפיים הראשונות, זה משקפיים לקריאה. לוק. עכשיו, אני צריך לעשות משהו פה, ואני לא רואה ברור. עכשיו אנחנו אני לא יכול לפספס בערך, כשאני לא בלייב, אז אני אצטע עיניי ועובד עם זה, וגם אם זה קצת מטושטש, אז אני יודע בערך מין. אז עכשיו אנחנו בלייב, אני לא יכול להרשות לעצמי, אז שמתי משקפיים כדי לראות יותר טוב. עכשיו, המשקפיים האלה, אם תראי, יש להם ברק סגול כזה. אתם רואים את זה?
ירוק כזה נראה לי.
לא, אבל זה אמור להיות סגול.
אני רואה טוב עם אלה.
הנה, תסתכלי. Look at the screen, you see the...
כן.
הקיצר, this is from the radiation of the lights. This is so this is to see good. And this is the protection of the lenses that put extra light in the eyes, okay? Put the sun, זה, visions on.
זה נהדר.
So the most important...
מה למדת איתך שלכל דבר יש סיבה. אין משהו סתם.
כן.
כל דבר יש לו כוונה, יש לו סיבה, יש מחשבה מאחוריו. זה כבר 10 צעדים קדימה ואני עוד מבינה מה היה אתמול.
פליז.
לא, זה כאילו...
Please continue. Why you stop? Why? What's something changed in the environment? Something new? It's the same. What? It's only a sword. What? Everybody got a sword, no? Every human being, everyone in Israel got a sword. It's tradition. Tradition, blood.
I like that you like your swords.
It's sword. You want me to see?
It's like added value. It's added value. It feels safe.
You say I know how to hold it.
Yeah, but you also know how to shoot a bow and arrow, you know.
Because I'm a badass motherfucker.
I know, it's very marshim.
I need to know, I was a fighter, I was like a general.
אמרתי, אני מרגישה בטוחה לידך.
So go back to the Reptilians type, okay?
Okay.
I saw your eyes closing like that, one of them, okay? So I have, okay, I think the maybe because the light was not so, we was in the dark a little bit outside, and maybe you are reptilian. Maybe you are. I don't know you so much. I didn't see you. We didn't grow together.
I don't know.
We didn't grow together. Listen, so do you have the rational brain that tells me maybe the one that I thought I saw a demon running from the water in the beach, בחוף. כן. So I told you, wow, but I didn't see it. Who was it? And I said, okay, maybe it's a flashlight. The one over there that's fishing, he did it like this in the flashlight, and I saw this like shadow, but it happened again, and I see it in your eyes. So I need to suspect. Because I don't really know.
You're suspicious of me.
I can, yeah. So I told you, you want. So I told you want the other story. You want the other story.
But if they ran off, they're gone.
Listen.
They ran off.
No, you don't understand.
I didn't.
You try to be sophisticated to confuse me because you say it's run off. You change the subject. You tell me. You just tell me. I don't know what Reptilians is all about. They come and go, but reptilians don't come and go.
They don't?
Reptilians. So let me explain. This is what I want to do. Okay. It's very interesting.
I'm listening.
Wait, שתיים הלכו. It's late.
אבל אנחנו...
אבל אחד נשאר, כן. Maybe some of them are from America. Or from the one that speaks English or something. We wanted to start the conversation in Hebrew, and then we cut off into English. The thing that happened before outside that they practice all day with you English was like how do you say? Chimum, but in English. A warm-up. Not a warm-up, but exposition. Exposition? Yeah, in literature. In literature, you say exposition. It's like the story that was before.
Okay.
In Hebrew,
like
you say
exposure? Like exposure?
No.
Comes from exposure.
Maybe the same שורש. The same שורש, but no, it's come from the word, in Hebrew you say exposition.
Exposition, okay.
Exposition.
We understood.
Yeah. So much words. Only to to come to this
We're
stuff.
back to the reptilians.
Okay.
Yeah, שאני.
Okay, so the reptilians are like aliens, some kind of an aliens. They dress up as in a human form, only to live among humans, like we are on the safari, or we want to take to picture like the lions in the savannah. So people on a big car, like a big jeep, the lion doesn't see him as a human. He sees like the whole object like a big car. So he doesn't suspect that the human is like a separate animal. You see the car with the human as one, and it's very big, right, and it's strong and something like that.
Right.
So this is why usually they don't attack people. This is usually, but sometimes they get crazy.
Right.
And
I see.
So the humans have all kind of tricks that they can do to manipulate animals and right, install cameras inside of tunnels and all kind, camouflage themselves and everything like that. So the reptilians like they are more involved than humans. They are an older race that some say that a couple of 100,000 years ago they came to Earth and they fought on Earth against the Palladians, that they are like more involved beings in love. And reptilians are like, this is what the legends say, okay? The reptilians are like the ones that behind the curtains that do all the things that people believe. They are in connected with the US president and all kind of the head of states. But they are, some say they are from another planet and they come here with ships. Some say that they live in the other Earth that beneath our Earth. There's another one. They live there, and they have all kind of tunnels or spaceships that they go. Even volcanoes. You can see in Chile or Brazil, Mexico maybe. Mexico, there's a live volcano, and because it's near the big city. It's like the main city, Mexico City. What the name of the capital city? I think
Mexico City.
I think, yeah. And they have like a live volcano that started to
erupt,
to take out the smoke and to be alive again. So they put like 24 hours cameras on the mountain, and they have all kind of seismic sensors that they put in the ground. And they start getting like video pictures of some kind of object, like spaceships, go outside of the mountain in a red color because and it's like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's charged inside the volcano. And you can see that also when they are doing videos on the sun, that you can see some of UFOs are getting inside the sun. You see like big objects, like if they say the sun like 1,000,000 trillion kilometers wide, so the object is like bigger than Earth, but the sun is not big as they say. The sun is like
it's because they can't see where because it's so bright you can't see.
No, the sun is bigger as you see it in the sky.
Because it goes through a haze. Because it goes through gases and
no. The sun is like not like million miles from here. The sun is like 70 kilometers from here. As you see it in the sky, it's bigger than an object that you see 70 kilometers from you. But still 70, I don't know, I'm 70, yeah, maybe 70 or 100 miles, something like that. And but not like millions of miles. This is some theory that people believe in it.
It's interesting.
The flat Earth Society.
Flat Earth.
Yeah, they say that
the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I'm just saying that to give another because the reptilians theory is related also in some way, but not the reptilians. The one that believe in reptilians. Not usually are flat earthers. How they call themselves? The flat earthers.
The flat earthers? I've never heard of that. Were there people that believe that the
also all around the world. Even hundreds of thousands, millions of people believe that the earth is flat. It's not it's like a sphere, but there's nothing beneath us.
Right.
It's not a ball. And all the NASA pictures. But the sun and the moon and every star is surrounding around. This is the center.
Right.
But the extremists also say that the extremists, I'm one of them, but I'm not. Before I'm talking with a lawyer, that the sun and the moon is circling around Earth, and they are all kind of proof, right? It's not something that it's not spiritual, it's not illusional. It's something that they can prove, like you can see the shadow of the moon cruising around Earth, and they say that is something like that so far. So the light should be like very, very wide, and still I don't know what the math. Okay, I don't good at math. And you can see that it's wide. If you see the wide of the shadow that the moon put on Earth, depends on something. It's like the moon is 20 kilometers in diameter, and it's not so far away. And the light of the moon is from the moon itself. It's reflected from the moon, behind the moon.
I don't know about that.
You don't. This is kind of some kind. Okay. So these guys also believe that the thing that you believe, this is the agenda of the Reptilians, because they wanted the people to sleep, so they can take their energy like people use the honey from the bees. They collect the honey. They also collect you and me by the energy. When we feel, this is the theory. Okay? When they make you feel sad and angry and afraid, then you feel this intense feeling, and they can feed from your energy, because they usually can live in another parallel universe, more like ether. The part of the ether, it's easier to see them at night when you are half asleep or something like that, like sleep paralysis. See, the people that have sleep paralysis is me. At sleep, you can wake up and then you can see them. It's terrifying. It's intense that you faint from fear, and then in the morning, it was so dramatic that you tell yourself that maybe it's a dream. But after I see on this science when I was like in the 20s, 30s about sleep paralysis, I said, wow, I thought I had these experiences. I remember something I remembered.
It's something that pushes you over to the other side or something.
Yeah.
If you can't fall asleep and you get pushed so far that you get pushed through to the other side.
But still, because the body is like the brain is like in the not gamma, delta frequencies.
Delta frequency. While you're awake.
The mind is awake, but the body is asleep.
Yeah.
But you can only move your eyes, and you are observing the environment. You cannot move anything. You cannot speak.
Paralysis.
Yeah, but you are awake. But because the body is asleep and you're still tired because you just woke up from sleep, you imagine that it's a dream, but it's not, because all around centuries, people say, all around the culture, all around the world, people talking about it, and everyone experienced it. The Irish has a saying for that: the witch came at night. It came to visit me at night. People talking maybe about abduction of aliens when they are asleep. So it's all connected.
I'm sure it's all connected. I'm finding more and more that everything is connected.
Yeah, and they say that some of the theories said there are a lot of believers that this is what's really happening behind the curtains. They are really controlling the humans that they are prime ministers or head of states, and they are in the relationship with them, and they are like working for them.
Well, if you look at it, there's evidence of it everywhere. I mean, just look at how everything works. Everybody is in this big runaround.
נכון. עכשיו, and now to you, back to you.
What about me?
Okay. So if I'm like someone that like Neo from the Matrix, and then some agents discover that I'm seeing the Matrix, you want me to tell you the story for Hollywood, for the script, you see, you remember?
I see.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago that we spoke about. So the story goes like that. The agents, we talked about Matrix before, that when he, what's his name? Never mind.
Okay.
Go inside the Matrix. Everyone is being as you need to be careful, but because everyone can be an agent.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
So agent can transform himself to take everybody that inside everybody that he can. So people see all around the YouTube. You have movies of like head of states, or princes or kings, that they close their eyes like that, and you can see that they are reptilian. Proof that you can, if you write it, maybe you want to look at it.
We can look at it.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
So I need to trust myself if I really saw something in your eyes. Maybe you're reptilian and you don't know about it.
Maybe you should really check that out, because I'd like to know if I'm reptilian.
So I took it to myself and said, okay, so she's reptilian. So why she's,
you need to be careful.
Like a spy. You're kind of a spy. They sent you to they gave you this body, and you're Moza Betula, and you're alien. We don't have like a physical attraction, doing physical. We don't have sex. We don't kiss. We just hug, right?
Right.
So it's not regular. Maybe it's something that you are like a different species, and I can feel it.
Maybe you're a different species.
Huh?
And maybe you're a different species.
I am.
I'm pretty sure you are. I'm interested.
So
it's never boring. It's never boring. I'm always trying to figure it out.
This is why they send you, because they are also interested. They see online on everything that they track my phone and everything. They understand they have something to learn. They understand. We found the Neo, the new Neo.
Everybody needs to learn.
Kapara alecha. So if I'm flying on myself, is this we say in Hebrew that I'm giving?
Yeah, fly on yourself. Yeah. You should fly on
yourself. So the movie should be a little bit extreme, okay? So they send you, and then we do fun together, and then I trust you, and then and then you learn about me, and then you give reports to your managers. What you think about what I do, and then you ask me all kind of questions like you do. And it's all recorded.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and you ask me, and you say, wow, we discovered one human that is sufficient enough that we want to save him from extinction. We're going to extinct all others. This one we want to. So Sander, the sophisticated psychologist that can act like you are acting like sometimes like this and that. And you ask me questions, and you give me all kind of tests like this to see how I behave like this. And then they tell you to take me outside for a walk to see how I treat other people. So he took me and said, listen, for Christians is okay. For Muslims is okay. With Jewish people is okay. And everyone gets with kids, with small kids, with youngsters, the one that looks like this with tattoo and moikan. The ones that they are like with השכים בחוץ. מג'נן אותם. תן לי, ממשיך עם להגיד something. And after I told him, you relate to you, I didn't have money. I was your age to buy another pants or another underwear. And you underwear.
What? כל שאר השיחה.
And afterwards, he was dressed. He came because I saw that he is like came for a good family, and this is like he is saying like I don't need brands or new clothes to be cool. I'm trusting in myself to work with a small hole in my. It's like he's a man, young man. And then I was like hitting him with my words.
Yes, I know.
But
hitting him with my words. That's accurate. Hitting him with my words. I like that. Hitting. That's exactly that.
So
I was hitting him with my words. That's exactly what.
כתוב פה תקשור, אבל אני לא מרגיש שאני בצד של תקשור.
תתקשר.
Let's do cards, okay? No, you want to what to do. Okay, so we want, it's written here to talk about UFOs, ואז לחבר את זה, to connect it to the genie. To the genie. Dimensions.
Okay, dimensions is interesting.
Genies and dimensions. Okay, genies. Sometimes, okay, now, okay, let's continue. Sometimes others get confused between the UFOs, the Reptilians, and genie.
Okay, tell me about the genie.
The genie, I saw them myself when I was 10 years old. I told you about the story. And also, I learned about them years before when I was living with my Bedouins in Zarzir, Mazarib, for 6 years. And then the aunt taught me about the one, and also my neighbor, the one that he was living on top of me. And we were neighbors, the families, the Bedouins, and they are Muslims, and we are Hebrews. People used to say Jewish, but we are Hebrews, because Hebrews are like we are from the tribe of Joseph, but the Jews are like from the tribe of Judah. So
okay, I see what you're saying.
This is the difference. But yes, I was born as a Jew, yeah. But I feel myself as a Jew, as a Hebrew, because Hebrew is connected also the Arabs and also the Christians. We are all sons of Abraham, and the one that transferred the Jordan River with Moses. And we all are Hebrews. And then it's separated in 12 tribes and it's a long history. Not everyone knows the story, but there was the Israel state, and then there was sometimes the Jewish state, the Judah states. In the most of the times they were separated to the 12 tribes, and then to by David and Solomon, they connected to become the state of Israel. And then afterward, they started fighting with each other. Two brothers from a queen, they started fighting. And then they divided the kingdom, and they fought each other. And then they asked the Roman Pompey, I think the Caesar Pompey, to come here to conquer the land, to help them control each other.
To control the
region.
Because
they were fighting each other all the time. So there was like they separated to Judah, and afterwards Judah and Israel for a lot of years, thousands of years. And then they fought each other. Sometimes. Yeah. So after Assyria conquered this area, Judah still paid taxes. Israel wanted to stop paying taxes and wanted to start a mutiny against Assyria. And so they sent the army, and they took all the 12 tribes and slaves and deported them to other states of Assyria. And because Judah still continued to pay taxes, the queen, they didn't. So this is why Judah stayed here.
I see.
So so it was
like The only one that survived the diaspora.
Yeah, but it's still you had survived that they were thousands of years Jews in Morocco, all over the place. They still stayed Hebrews.
Right.
Yeah, but not all of them were Jewish. They call themselves Jewish because
they weren't all from the same tribe.
Yeah, right. Because we faced thousands of years of societies, all kind of situations. They were deported from Portugal and Spain, and they were in
It's
Russia.
All the tribes that were spread out.
So I know that I come from the tribe that came from Joseph.
You can feel it.
I can feel it, and I know it from my own life that I experienced the same energies that Joseph felt with other brothers. Although I'm only child, because everybody else is my brother. You're my sister.
I know.
Yeah, and you know that I get some shit from people without any reason, because I'm like telling them what I see and what I dreamt about and what I know about reality. Yes, my father loved me because he gave me the dress, but not because I'm better than you, but I'm better than you. So so my father loved me, and they all was jealous about him, and they started to fight and wanted to kill him. Like Jesus, the same thing.
What I see is that your way is straight, that your mind is straight. You can, and it fits on many different levels. You can call it, in this world, you can call it bריאות נפשית. You can call it being בריא בנפשך. זאת אומרת,
nobody is listening. What happened? They all go to sleep.
It doesn't matter.
כפרה עלייך. כמו שאומר, אל תגיד כפרה. אתה יודע מה זה תגיד כפרה? זה אתה לא מבין עם הקונספירציה הזאת.
יש לזה ערך. יש לזה ערך.
כן.
ויש לזה מקום.
כן. אבל אני תגיד שזה כאילו מילים ששקלו לנו, שאנחנו נעשה כשפים spelling, but bad spelling without knowing that they were like brainwashing us to say spelling like kapara, to be sacrificed. Kapara, it's in Hebrew, to be sacrificed on you.
כפרה עלייך,
to be sacrificed on you.
אז הכפרה is just a sacrifice.
כן, I will sacrifice myself for your well-being.
Yeah. Kapara.
I'll be sacrificed.
I'll sacrifice on you. Sacrifice.
I'll be kapara. It's only you can be sacrificed because somebody needs to cut your throat or cut your head or something, right? To be kapara. This is what they do with the chickens, kapara or goats. Or,
Why not? I mean, come and take it. I take,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sacrifice because it have a good. They also have a good depth. Also from the South America, also the sacrifices there, the Maya and the Inca, and also here in the temple. But here in the temple is only animals, not people.
Yeah.
But in the Maya they sacrifice people, and it's like if you are looking from a Western point of view, we change the subject.
Yeah.
It's like. It's very cruel, right? It takes somebody that is maybe innocent and he's a human being, your friend, people,
right?
And you sacrifice him.
Your child.
And even you take his heart while he's still beating outside and hold it, and you can see your heart beating in the priest's hand. You see, it's very cruel, right? But how come people did it? How come people kill each other?
Because of belief. Because of belief.
Yeah, 60 million. But the Germans are stupid people. They are like the most sophisticated, genius people all around. How come 60 million?
Right. It's some kind of brain. It's some kind of wanting to be people, like everybody
and
else.
And it's also Jewish people here in Israel against Arabs and against all kind of other neighbors,
which is against your own human instinct, because you're of the same kind. When you're connected to yourself, you feel for your neighbor.
Yeah, it's not make any difference which kind of religion you're coming from, which state you are from. We have now, it's like the energy. I want to talk a little bit about the energy. We have now the potential to become, to live on paradise on earth in our life.
I know that. I feel that, and I'm there a lot of the time.
We had like somebody did like before.
That's nice.
And now we can choose, because God wants us to get to go to come back to live in paradise again. So He's calling us, but He said, cut is, how do you say cut in English? Cut. How do you say cut in English? No.
Cut the bullshit.
No, cut. Cut.
Like
Called. English.
Cat.
Called in English.
English, and then you said cut, like cut the bullshit, and then you said,
yeah, I know what I mean.
Yeah, I know you're tricky. You're tricky like that.
Yeah. And now the people that understand English can understand when I say cut in Hebrew
that
and
it
the
means
bullshit.
call.
Yeah.
Right, and when you say cut in English.
Yeah. So what were we talking about? What were we talking about before the joke? Cut the bullshit. You need to know in alchemy, if you want to create for yourself paradise, it's an alchemical process.
Okay, tell me.
That we take our lead, all the cut the bullshit, and cut it, the bullshit, and transform it to gold. To take all the bullshit and that it will be like.
How do you do that? How does the transformation happen?
You first of all, you need to understand that it's now between you and God. It's between you and God, nobody else. You got your education, you got your religion, you got your gender, you got your belief, your state, your expectations, something, addictions, you got all this. And now, and much more. And now you can decide who you are. Which one of them you need to be brave and understand which one of them are really you. And cut your children point of view, and you cut what the government, your parents, your boss, your friends, yourself even. Think about what you only feel is that if there's like you had a choice right now, you can choose. Really choose between the red pill and the blue pill in every second of your life. Which one of them do you choose and why? Everything is good if you want to eat a juicy steak in your reality because it's tasty and that's it, and you don't care about the suffer, you don't care about the violence and the murder, that the thing that you put inside your body. It's your problem. Now you can live in your reality, and I can live in a parallel reality, still in the same platform. You will see me, I will see you, and you can understand, you can look at me. It's all out there right now. You cannot lie, you cannot hide anything. It's all out there. You can see all people are now crazy. You can see the craziness. You can see the craziness of everyone, and you can choose to be a part of the crazy people or to be the part of the crazy.
But you can't. The crazy life. But you can't really choose, because once you see,
you cannot not choose.
You cannot not choose.
Because this is the only thing that you can do.
This is all you can do. But choice is clear. You can't choose differently.
But
once you see.
Because
if you choose, well, it's for me, not me.
Yeah.
Same thing with the alcoholism. There are alcoholics that never gave up alcohol. Well, statistically, more than 95% have never given up can't give up alcohol. But for me, the minute I saw, it's a choice.
Give us a like also. You can do it? No.
I can now. I'll give us
Me too afterward. Yeah.
Once you see the choice is clear. Because you can't. Because if you choose the other way, it's like you're levitating on yourself and saying, I can't do it.
But
So
Candy can do it.
No, I know I can do it.
You can do it.
I know.
So, we need, right now, all of us, to practice who we are, to separate the good thing, what? Yeah, because we want to learn, we want to share, and we want we more want to teach or learn to teach. So it's important to. היא אמרה לי לפני, she told me before, what if I will freeze? What if I freeze? Yes, only you.
What?
So sometimes those aliens that we see,
the
reptilians or someone else, they are genies, really. From the Islam and also the Quran, they said that King could summon the genies. They are like demons. There are all kinds of demons. There are good demons, there are bad demons. But you can work with them. I call them archetypes. Carl Jung called them archetypes. It makes no difference. You can work with them together. And they are like building, they are with the windows and the doors of the system. And we can work with them in a conscious way.
I see how.
Yeah. But if we don't work with them, they will work with us. And
so it's kind of like a non-choice.
No, it's a choice.
Well.
Listen, please, only a word. If we are the bosses, it's good. They are good workers. But if they are the bosses, when we are unconscious, they are the bosses because we are there, they are there, and we don't see them.
I see.
But, so if they are the bosses, they are bitches. You understand?
I see. It's like the tail wagging the dog.
Yeah.
It's like the tail wagging the dog instead of standing up and taking control and taking over the wheel. I get it. And they're all constantly pulling, and they're pulling to here and to there. And if you are unaware, then you're just dragged along on ups and highs and downs and lows and I get it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That is very good.
Yeah. So now we have the responsibility. It's more important because the situation right now in our state and also around the world is critical. We cannot be victims anymore. We don't have the privilege to be a victim anymore. We need to take the responsibility and to be the dog that tails the tail.
In control of his wacky tail.
Yeah. Okay. So how to do it? We need to understand that we need to practice some kind of a ceremonial, spiritual thing that connects us with the spirit every day.
I understand what you're saying. You have to keep connected. You have to keep connected to your core and center yourself
some kind of,
every day so that you don't fall.
Yeah, so start your morning with a short meditation and drinking blessed water, cup of and bless the water with 2 hands.
And you can call it in this world, if it's too far out there, you can call it in this world
It's a good name.
Something to keep, yeah, that's good. Awareness. It's just self-awareness. That's all it is.
Yes, but now it's very, yes, נכון, it's true, but now it's very difficult. You know, in the Bardo tool,
because there's too much noise.
In the Bardo tool, the Book of the Dead, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, they said there's all kind of bardos. Here's the bardo of the dream. It's the word of the dream that we dream at night. We have the word of awakeness. It's a different bardo. Bardo or bardo. I don't know. This is some kind of the word. And when somebody dies, it's written in the book what he is going through in the
that is Talich.
Yeah. And still they believe that if they will stay near the body of the dead and they were helping by reading the stages.
Like Adracha. It's
like... You know why? You know why it's important?
So that he doesn't get lost on the way?
Yeah, because not like in the dream, you're not like awake like here. In a dream, you are like doing all kind of peculiar things that happen, and you are like...
You can get lost in the dream world.
And like that.
You know, it reminds me of DMT.
Yeah. It's the same experience.
It reminds me of DMT. In my experience, I did DMT with a shaman in the past. And from my experience, he explained to me and took extreme care of explaining what I'm going to be going through so that I can see.
Like the movie before
we watched the movie before that connects right back up with this. It's so funny. It's like bringing it right back around.
Yeah, there's someone that is not he's urban in Canada, and he's talking like it was his first time.
Salvia, and he was like thrown into something without warning. It was funny. It was funny.
He was becoming like an autist.
Right. But that was just like you said. It's because he was thrown into it. He didn't know what to expect. And then he started,
he tried to take control of his body, and then he got afraid that he cannot do it.
Right, but you know what I wanted to say about the DMT, which connects back to before, is that before I went into the experience, he explained to me that it's like layers, that I will be going up layers, and that as far as I can go to try to get, because it's higher levels. And so I understand what you're saying about the dreamlike world in between, because for me, I'm extreme. I always have to do extreme. So there was fear in there, but he also explained to me that I need to to surrender.
Sometimes you need to surrender also. Yeah.
And with that, I felt like it was complete surrender. I just surrendered.
But we know about experiences that people experience like you are sharing. In ayahuasca and DMT.
There's very many different experiences.
Yeah. But still, afterward, the person is coming back to reality with experiences. But in our culture, most of the culture around the world, the Western world, most of them doesn't have any deep knowledge about what happens after you die. And not that they don't have knowledge. Even sometimes when people come back from past life experiences, some of them are like known doctors that like neurosurgeons, surgeons. Yeah, they are the most specific people around the planet that knows something in the brain. They know it, and some of them, I think one of them is his name is Ibn something. He was like a very smart one from the United States, he's wrote a book, Coming Back from Paradise, about his experiences.
Okay.
Near-death experience. And on the way to the planet, to take part of this
ceremony?
Not ceremony, when he was a doctor. He was surgeon. Okay. On the way on the plane, he came back to join with Israeli neurosurgeons and to do something together, like a project, like to investigate something about the brain together and to do like a big work about something. And then on the way back, he was like infected with this some kind of a virus. And when he landed, he straight took him to an hospital, and then he collapsed. All his body collapses, and then he experienced near-death experience. And when he came back, the doctors told him told them about the experience. And they said, "Listen, the brain do DMT." Kind of, you were
hallucinating.
Yeah, you were hallucinating. They said, "Listen, I know what I experienced. I was more awake than now. This is like a dream world, and I was awake.
Right.
You cannot tell me what was real and not was real. I know what you think, but I know."
My father had a near-death experience when he was young, and he tells how he passed over and saw the light and went after the light and the peace that he felt. And when I did the DMT, I heard before, nothing can get you ready for it except for the experience itself. But you can understand, from what I was told before, I could understand what I was going through when I was going through it. But only after did I realize how it's, at first I didn't connect how it's related to like a near-death experience. But afterwards I realized exactly what it's like to go through death and to connect back into the one. Because I came back from that experience knowing things that I didn't know before. And they became obvious.
Yes.
And everything that I believed until then changed.
Yeah, but there's a difference again, and then we will continue maybe to help people to understand what they can do, what the energy right now, and what we can expect, and how we can deal with it and thrive on the energy. The difference is the experience on DMT and also in ayahuasca is very spiritual, but still the difference is there was some studies about the subjects. The difference is when you do a DMT or ayahuasca, you don't come with new information about the universe as like saying a formula or new information. They said new information, but if you go through after that near-death experience, some of them come back with new information and even visions about the future and and what they saw and people that they met, real ones that they were.
I see what you're saying. It's different.
That was deceased people and even people that they didn't knew before. Somebody's baby with his grandfather, and
right.
So this is Joshua, this kid of the doctor, and then he's taking. And tell,
right,
listen, you had a baby that was a miscarriage.
Right, knowing things that they couldn't have known otherwise.
And you wanted to call him Joshua? Yeah. How did you know that?
Right.
So this is the proof that you come from you. And with also ayahuasca and also DMT, there was studies that said you have a good experience, spiritual one, very intense, but still you don't come with new information.
Right.
That gives it. It's like the experiences is inside you.
Right.
It's deep. You are endless. You are
right, but it's also that connection to the all that you can see what that you're connected completely with the all.
Still,
and it takes a lot of fear out of life.
Yeah, it's nice
because you know that.
Yes. So now the energy is very intense. We have all kind of things that happen in the sky between star and planets. And also, you can look at it from an astrological point of view, and we still, in a different words, we are in the middle of shifts of ages, and the potential is very, very liquid. You can use it, and you can see the truth about everything, but you can choose which, if you have two kind of way of living. You said, okay, I believe that there's a lot of enemies around us. We as Israelis, we need to be strong, to have a strong army, to hit our enemies and let them know not to deal with us because we are civilized and they are wild animals. And we need to bomb them democracy from the sky sometimes, so they know that democracy is better than terrorism. So
right, because that makes sense.
And still we bomb right. Places. Well, we have. And also Americans are like that. Yeah. Okay. So now you as a person need to go also all the spectrum, all your beliefs on yourself, on your environment, on who you are, all your names that you call yourself, or all the groups that you feel related to, are like you can transform it or to enforce it, or to transform it to something else. What? You have a question? What happened?
No, I'm thinking about what you said.
As again, or to stay in the same point of view. This is my life. I know that I'm Jewish and I'm keeping Shabbat and I don't drive cars and I don't think that I can listen to a woman sing or cut her hair, or I think that we are better, or we are we need to do this, we need to do that, you need to be dressed not like this, not you can show your you need to be chasuda, all kind of you need to send your son to the military because it's dangerous, because if we don't fight, they will kill us, they will throw us to the sea, and then we need to bomb them first because they need to know that they're not to deal with us.
Yes. It connects back to what you said.
And you pump to the society, your people, that it's dangerous, that we Jews always been persecuted, and we need to be strong, we have to be a strong army. And like Abraham agreed to send his son back to the sky because he thought or felt that God told him to do it.
Right, that's what I was thinking when you said before about the sacrifice.
Some women could be very afraid right now because they're talking about sacrifice, and Abraham sacrificed his son Isaac.
And because of your sword, really?
And I have a sword very sharp here. And you can be sacrificed in a second. I have the abilities to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, so be careful. To put the sword back, you're afraid enough?
I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
But you know that I'm a crazy motherfucker.
I know you're a crazy motherfucker, but I know that you have good intentions too.
The word, you say in Hebrew, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah.
No, but I trust you too.
Yes, but this is yes, thank you, very clutch.
You're welcome, very clutch.
Yes. So if someone wants to get some kinds of things that can help them, because we are talking now an hour and 10 minutes, and still meditation. We want to give something to help people. Meditation.
Yeah, but I have to go pee.
You can go. I continue speaking.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'll come back.
So what, to go in Hebrew or in English?
Well, whatever you take it over.
English too,
You take it over. Do your thing. I'm gonna come here in a minute.
So what will help us? Okay, meditation. Some kind of meditation. It can be an arm meditation or even a meditation with movement, but still something that you can sometimes maybe can sit quietly and observe your breath. Breathe deeper. Feel and understand that if something happens, everybody is now crazy, and it will become crazy more and more each day and each because we are maybe in different maybe universes, sometimes connected, sometimes parallel, sometimes different extremes, but still we are on the same platform, and you can experience heaven on earth, even though on the other side of the sidewalk there will be other people that will be experiencing hell on earth. Still, you will go at the same street, maybe the same sidewalk. Some of your friends will join you. You will have a new family members, a new tribe of people that experience heaven on earth and want to help each other and want to get connected and wanted to get together and to help and to conquer the land back to ourselves and to work it and produce our own food and our own clean water and to demand our own health and our own education. Alan, you came back.
I came back.
I finished a lot. I finished a lot of work while we were not here.
Okay,
not talking
good.
about yourself.
So I got here for the fun part.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
So we need to check our old mantras of every subject of our life, our religion, which part of our religion we are connected, which one we don't feel connected. Maybe the prayer on the morning, some of it. When I was on the way to become a Hasidic Jew, I was on the way to Chosef B'Tshuva, and I almost took an oath to do it, and I check it. But the prayer on the morning, some of them I didn't do it.
You didn't agree with it?
I didn't tell it. The one that tell you that the difference between you and other peoples and what we will need to do Amalekim. It's an ancient tribe of people that we need to kill them.
Right. You need to think for yourself.
Yeah.
And decide for yourself
and
what
the feeling
feels
that
right.
I did every morning. Some Hasidic friend of mine is from the communication of the radio or something of the Hasidis, and he showed me putting tefillin on the morning because every circle, 7 circles, I lighted another chakra in myself while doing it, because there's the thing, the three, the old tzachot, the three, the lights that come through God directly, and then it lights. It's from the Kabbalah. It lights all the spheres all the way down to this our earth here.
I didn't know that.
I got it from the angel.
So it's all connected.
Yeah,
so it's all connected back, and that's only because you've already lechkod all of these different.
Because I felt it, and I asked myself, well, this is this, and why we doing it? I heard people, we don't understand in Hebrew why people say Amen. There's no explanation. They just invented all kind of words, like it's a shortcut for this, for that, for those. But it's not written in the Torah. And people don't know why we say Amen.
Why?
It's from ancient Egypt, when the Israelites were slaves, and their god was Ammon. And they wanted to do like Baruch Hashem, they say Ammon. And it survived all the way in the deserts.
And it's still there. Slang. That was funny. People don't even know what they're saying. It's like sloppy. Lovely.
So, listen, you are there.
I'm listening.
You are all the reptilians, whatever they want you to call self, or something that monitor the web and think you're dead motherfuckers. You don't know who we are. You're gonna sting you in the ass, motherfucker. Sorry, bleep, bleep. Well, I cursed something? No, I didn't curse. No,
I don't know. I just
said
bad.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't think it's that
I can
bad.
say motherfuckers, right?
I don't really care. I'm checking myself.
Yeah, but I care. I want to have a good
myself.
reputation. They will tell me this is the one these curses are these.
I think that you'll be okay.
Okay.
I think
Mr.
that you just said that it makes you humanoid.
Just give me something, yeah.
Kind of humanoid.
Okay, so let's see.
Builds rapport.
Okay, they want to separate some the energies is like some point of the, and you can see that the separation by the energies separate us in groups, in states, in religions, in all kind of in color of the skin, in weighing, seeing a point of view of life. The one that believe in UFO is different from the one that is a flat earth, and it's different than the one from the religion, and different from the one that is gay, and different from the one that is like I don't know, Arabic,
It doesn't
Jewish.
even matter what.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter what. It's just illusion that we're separated from each other, and that there's all these differences that make us better or worse or.
Yeah. So now we need to decide if we are agree with it. If what we are agree or not, we are not, what we are not agree. Nobody can say that they forced him. I don't have any judgment about people that took all kind of medical therapy. You can call it whatever you like. To be a part of this experience, that they be part of it. But nobody can say that. You can say that you are a victim if you need to do it for your job, or to see your parents, or maybe you got pressured by your relatives. All kind of stories. Yes, there's no judgment. I understand. I'm and how do you say apotropos in English?
I don't know. Somebody that has. I don't know.
Yeah,
what is the word? What is the word? What is the word?
When you are like someone that like is a retard or something, it's one of these relatives can decide for me about.
Right. It's when somebody has like.
I forgot the word, but I know that.
I know the word too, and I forgot the word.
Guardian something. Guardian.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Legal guardian.
Legal guardian. So I forget what I wanted to say about it. What was talking about?
You were talking about that people need to choose really what they want.
Yeah,
and
if
you
you
choose medicine and all that kind of stuff.
And if you choose to think about yourself, to take yourself as a victim, you will force. It's a way. It's a way. The truth was there. You cannot say that it did not you specific. I'm talking about
everybody,
John Smith.
Yeah, but I'm taking it also in my own lessons.
But I want to say.
Yeah, wait a minute. I can't close my eyes.
Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to see you without clothes. Nobody needs to see you naked. You can choose whatever you like. I just told her outside, listen, I can talk about everything. Anything we can talk about, but there's only one subject that we don't want to talk about it. I just want to take this thing outside of the conversation.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say what is the subject.
Right. Yeah.
It
has to be a little bit mad.
Yeah, I told her. We talk
about.
We can talk about the subject. We can, but there's a sentence.
We can talk around the subject.
Yeah, we cannot curse, like saying that we cannot curse. We can do whatever. I'm just giving an example.
Right.
Something.
Right,
You cannot curse. You can say
right,
something,
right.
everything that you want, but not curse. Let's say, for example, something like that.
Yeah. אתה יודע להוסיף טוויסט.
So we were traveling like a week ago. We went to Nazareth.
To Nazareth.
Nazareth, and I was looking like Jesus.
Right. He had his עברית kippah. And
but it's bigger. Yeah.
And a shirt that says like with the periodic table with the square says O, and the other one is MG. So it's OMG.
And magnesium.
O is like oxygen.
And the atomic, also the atomic number and everything. Like
everything. You know, it's almost, but not quite.
I can put it right now.
Yeah, I do. We didn't. The חרב didn't go with us.
I think it's not here. I have another one. I have the first one, you know? There was the first one.
No, but you can also get like a wrap around if you want.
There was the first
I'm listening.
Almost the same like the other one, but this one was like a mistake. They didn't did it. So I told them, listen, you didn't birthday. So they did it. Big number, so nobody could understand
that it was a periodic table. Nobody could get the keta.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're doing it without the kippah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's not a kippah. It's some kind of because it's big. It's beautiful. It's a present from the Almighty.
And everything a present from the Almighty.
That's right. You see, this is an Oregon pyramid that I do. Look what happened. This is some kind of rhino beetle, and I found it dead somewhere, but she's beautiful. See, this is my work.
Rhino. I like that. You can see its nose.
And you see you have the silver ones and the gold ones. This is real iron spheres. And you have this thingy in the bottom. He has all the springs, the golden springs, and this is the name of the blue stone is lapis lazuli, and the pyramid made of onyx, black onyx, and the pyramid. This is the bottom of the pyramid. No focus, darling. What? You do like this, right?
Yeah, but it looks nice.
It looks nice?
Yeah,
maybe I need another...
Look, you can see it has like
it's like not in focus, right? It's focused on my face. Okay. Listen, never mind. Yeah, it's now it's better. And it's connected here. And it's a organ pyramid. And this one is another one. Example. Where did you go? Don't go. This is Fibonacci. The name of the organ, and the pigment of the pyramid, the gray one, is made of a lot of other pigments. In the sun, it's very shiny. It's very unique.
I want to look at that one.
It's like cement. But
what is it? You put pigments in there? You put different colored pigments?
Yeah, you see how it's shiny in the light?
Yeah. I ordered once pigments that were made from stone.
Pearl pigment, maybe?
I don't know. I think they used it for making makeup.
Yeah, pearl pigment.
Yeah, I ordered in different colors because I wanted to make all sorts of different makeup.
Okay, thank you very much. Back to your place.
I'm in my place. Right? Get our place.
Remember, I'm like Adam in this is my territory.
Your territory?
And you're a guest.
I'm a guest. Yeah, I'm over here.
And I am holding the sword, remember.
Yes, I'm place.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe...
Good. Good.
Let's see.
I'm trying to stay in my place.
Okay, now something important. Something important. Okay?
What's important?
Okay, no, be serious.
Okay, now I'm serious.
No, I will cut you.
I want you to be serious. Okay, now I'm serious.
זה שעה 25, שגים את המג'ננים. Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
Okay, let's see the ball and everything. Let me for a second, please. Okay, after taking responsibility of our lives and not being the victims.
Wait,
checking. Please tell me, finish. Let me finish. After taking our responsibility over our lives and not being a victim, we need to check, sure, again, every subject of our life, and if we are related to it, and judge it again with a very sincere, as much as we can, to look at it as very clear eyes, new, and say to ourselves, it's like we are doing cleaning in our shed or something, and we say this, we need this or don't need this. This is now. It's old paper from, I don't know, IRS. It's like 7 years ago. We can throw it away. This one, this is still it. This is my taste. I still will hand this picture, so I give it away. I let it go. I don't care about the price. Let it go, because it's not me anymore. Even your religion, even your spouse, if it's not a good relationship and you hurt each other, it's better to separate it. But upon the religion point of view, if you say, even in Judaism, of course in the Catholic Christianity, if you separate, if you divorce, it's like almost a sin.
Yeah, I think that it's against the religion, and people stay in the religion, stay in the marriage for their whole life.
And imagine and get crazy on themselves, the spouse, the children, and everything. If this your husband or your wife doesn't see you or give you this bad temperament or even violence or all kind of violence, or get you feel small or something like that, and don't believe in you and all the time. So think about it, but but still do. Okay, something else that relate to this, but it's still important. It's we know from also from Christ, Jesus, and all kind of other spiritual teacher, even from the Tibetan, that if somebody hurts you and somebody is in a bad energy, or he wanted to, or he did you some damage, and you think to yourself, maybe I'll take him to court. He doesn't want to pay because he hit me in the back in my car. He smashed my car, and what would I do with it? So once, also about on the Tibetan point of view, also Jesus said, give him the other cheek. Leave it.
Right.
Don't exercise. Don't go there. Leave him. Okay, go and repair it yourself. Try it. If he doesn't want to pay, leave him. Don't take him to court. Leave him. You don't need the energy. And it's okay. And it's right. And it's true. But not all the times. Right now, the energy feels like we are challenged to do something different. We need to behave different because the world around us changed. We cannot be the same. It's a fact that we are not the same, but we need to check.
I agree with you.
We need to להתנסות. How do you say להתנסות?
To try. It's like trial and failure.
Yeah, but we need to
experiment.
Experiment with our new tools that we received. Right. Like we need to, like the chicks, they spread their wings on the tree, on the nest, and then they are trying for the first time to fly from the nest. It's very scary, and maybe you can fall and die also. But you need to try. You need to try. Wow, I have wings. What happened to me? But if you are asleep and you're not trying, and you have all these mantras in your head about what you think about what is the government, what is somebody that is a good civilian, what is a good Jewish, Christian, Muslim, white, yellow, Asian, black, whatever you want to call it. One of your kin. Which one to be one of my kin? Who I am and who could be around me that I can feel. Maybe some of them are blood related. All of them are not blood related because people that are vegetarian, say believe in reptilians, flat earth, politics, economics.
You can connect to many different things.
But the fractures, the fractation that happens in our world, they want to push to fracture all of us. Every in our world every baby can, if he can operate a cellular phone, in 3 strikes can reach a porn movie or porn site.
Yeah, and our kids have phones.
Yeah.
And from when they're 6
and
or 7, and that's how they're learning about their
You
sexuality.
see the beer, the new beer that without alcohol, 0.0% alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol, and I drank the beer with a Muslim friend of mine, that they are not allowed in our religion to drink alcohol, and he trusted this kind of companies, because all companies, the big ones, have edition here without alcohol in Israel for Muslims. And I drank from the beer, and I drink alcohol since I remember myself, but I stopped a couple of years ago, only on holidays and sacraments and something like that. And I drank the beer, and I was stoned a little bit. I was in the buzz.
Like in the
yeah.
So there was alcohol.
But some of them was strong, like drinking a whole beer when you drink alcohol. So there is some alcohol inside it. Right. I don't know what they mean when they say 0.0%. Maybe they put 0.09%, so it still have almost 1% alcohol.
Right. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
What happens behind the 0.0? What happens behind the 0? The other one?
I don't know.
This is what I know. This is what we are just saying right now to help people. By understanding, they have the freedom to choose which reality they want to live right now.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
You get to choose.
Every second.
It's as easy as choosing your perspective.
Yes, but still, there's a lot of tests that's alchemical point of view when you are becoming your own hero in your become a hero in your own story, and you want to become a hero
or becoming whole.
Yeah, it's a hero is in the way of becoming a whole.
Right.
He's doing the chemical language. He's doing the hero, the voyage of the hero. To becoming a hero.
Oh, I can understand that. It's the voyage of the hero, because you have to be a hero and you have to be courageous even to get on the path.
You need to do a voyage.
It's a voyage.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It's a voyage inward.
Yeah.
And you meet all your demons.
You can kill it, or you can be dead afterward. Some of them.
Oh yeah, I was pretty close
so you need
to
that. Take the chances.
I was pretty close.
Yeah, but afterward, if you persist,
it's like finding heaven on earth.
Yeah, but in the first, it's you need to be still curious about life and experiment. What can be? What is your maximum right now? What you are? What if is that true? What can I do? How can I become?
It's to constantly ask questions and pull your own גבולות. גבולות, what are boundaries?
נכון.
Push your own boundaries and ask questions.
Okay,
ask
but
questions.
still, the difference right now between the old age is now the thing is that will be related to things that help yourself, help other people, help the planet, help the environment, help the animals, but precise, not the way to hell is you need to be precise, because maybe you want to help animals, but you didn't do the work, so you are like these crazy people that fighting with all the neighborhood because she want to put food for the kiddies, and the other person, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. And the other neighbors want it's making the sidewalk dirty, and so they started to fight with each other because it feels
it's trying to be right.
Yeah.
Or trying to live up to some kind of picture that I want to.
It's righteousness versus wisdom. To be right.
It's not righteousness. Because righteousness is tzadikut. It's not righteousness. It's ego. It's ego.
Yeah, to be
versus.
Yeah, but the will to be right all the time.
When you want to be right rather than you just want the situation to be right.
To behave in the wisdom. Right. In the wisdom way. Okay, so this is, as much as we do the work and we will be curious about and ask ourselves what is our new borders. We can extend our borders more and more and more in one condition, that your will to thrive is still helping yourself or your friends, your environment. It's supporting the environment. These things will be extended and will be helped by the universe and the divine to extend. How do you say to?
Okay, I see what you're saying. So if you're in expansion, and you are
yes, that's right. It's correct.
Right. If you're in expansion and you are in the
thingy that
the pattern with in sync with the universe, in doing right by the universe, which is by your surroundings, your neighbors, the plants,
even becoming a right man,
or even becoming righteous within yourself, and then you are with the sync of the universe, and everything will have to, will work out.
Yeah.
And it can't be different than that because that's the natural way of things. It's like adding power to power, like adding your own personal power to the power of the universe. And then your way can't be wrong. I see, right?
Oh, your way should be right.
Your way will be right.
Will be right. Amen to that. Yes.
It's in sync.
Yes. And
right?
The other
but then
one,
it's finding that sync, and that's a fine tuning. That's what you were saying about cleaning and finding.
It's like you can swim beside you can swim with the river or against the river. Now with the river is being righteousness as much as you can do and become.
Right.
But against the river, it's like the old
school behavior.
Yeah. What you said?
It's like fighting against.
Let's concrete. Let's talk in a earthly here and now language. It's the people that from the old age that trying that the education that we received in these last thousands of years, that you need to work hard to get results, that you need
right.
to
Well,
be,
it's the false belief. What I call it is belief system. It's like what Tony Robbins calls a blue, what is it called? Blue map, like when they sketch out beliefs. We're supposed to go to school and sit in a classroom for 7 hours, and if we can't do it, then there's something wrong with us. Or we are supposed to be able to, get out of high school. Get out of
I'm walking here.
Supposed to be able to, get the good job or, whatever. Supposed to do. It's the supposed. It's all these supposed to.
Okay, so, and afterward, after you examine it, you can get and working with yourself and observing your behaviors and the environment and say, okay, which one I related to and which one I'm not. And you can go down and down the resolution and to see it more tightly and more fine-tuning and more fine-tuning and more fine-tuning. It depends with your qualities and how you spend time and importance to the experience or to the process.
Right.
Okay. And so the other stuff that the governments and the old institutions and is like the energies for those kind of experiments that I need to do this degree or all the things that they do to food or to do it's not that it will be stopped. Not because it can't be stopped. There still will be people that believe in the system.
Right.
So the system can be.
Right.
But something will happen. Something will happen that will be like a catalyst case. Maybe it will be dramatic. Maybe it will be critical, like this announcement or something. I heard it about from the what's the name of the other one that we listened to her lecture yesterday. I don't remember her name. Astrologer, the one. She talked about it, and I was very related to it. Never mind. And she said something like it will be like a crack, like in the 10,000 feet down in the oceans. It will be something like small, like that, and then it will become like a tsunami. It's the same.
Right.
It's the same.
Because when you see truth, you can't deny it.
Of course, even you cannot deny tsunami.
Right, you can't deny it.
You cannot stay at home and say, okay, we'll sit it and the tsunami will go away.
Right.
Yeah, so what we need to do, we need to
decide. And a tsunami, you believe, because you can see it physically.
Yeah, but if you have how do you say it, the board that you can...
Oh, like a surfboard?
Yeah, you can ride the tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to ride the tsunami, you need to have like skills. You need to prepare yourself with the skills that can help you detach from society. Like how you hold the soul. How you hold the soul. How you hold the soul. You know how to use the soul?
No.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking in general. In general, do you know how to hold the soul? Is that a violent something that I did right now? Or it's a skill?
I would think that is a skill.
Skill. So right. you know how to work the land to produce your own food. You have like a small part on the world, a GPS like 1 acre of something of land that you can grow your own food. But it will be nice. You can put your smally places somewhere.
Yeah.
And eat good food. You don't need to eat the sacrifice food, bodies.
And you also know sacrifice food, dead bodies.
Yeah,
sacrifice food, dead bodies. And also, you know where your food came from, and you grow your food, and you know what's in it.
Yeah.
And you also put your own energy into it, and there's a difference between food that you grow. It's like it has a different feeling to it. It's like when you heat your home, when you go get your own wood.
There's no reason for you to become sick.
Right.
Yeah.
And not only that,
you work the
fulfilling.
Land. Yeah.
I think we're made to be close to the land. We're animals.
Sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
No, just joking. I'm not. This was like 21. Yes. So.
It's fun to work the land. I think that as humans, human animal, we were made to be close to the land.
So it's not like being prepared. It's not like being prepared. But being prepared, if something, being prepared, if you can create your own solutions for yourself. If you can do it, try to do it. Not if you will live.
But first, to even think that you can provide yourself.
Well, if you will sell like your apartment somewhere big in the city, and you can buy a small mansion in the countryside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And near a spring with fresh water.
Especially in the States.
Yeah, usually you can create your own electricity. And you can...
and it's fun too. You learn about it and you learn to work with the elements.
And you live the life. You live.
You live.
But there's a lot of people that you can tell them to leave the city, they prefer to kill themselves, to sacrifice themselves. Because they need the supermarket, they don't want to work on the land. If they do it's hurting the nails. The nails and the haircut and the shoes. It makes your shoes dirty. Yours, some kill Jordan, I don't know, something that costs $5,000 for a shoe. And
because that's important.
And you can hurt your lips or botox something.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You cannot work with like that. You cannot. It's not the same territory.
Look with me. Look me.
We do that. If you think that flip money, bleep yourself and keep the money.
יפה.
יאללה, מה, בוא נסגור פה את העניין, העברנו את העניין, טוב?
הבנו את העניין. כמעט שעתיים ואנחנו מדברים.
יאללה, זה חפרנים. בוא נראה אם יש לי עוד משהו קטן למסר. Listen, give me the space. No, you are all the time with your facey.
With my what? My
facey. Listen, give me.
My facey.
I will not bring you again to the live streets. I want to say something, no, you stupid girl. Wait the fair. Go. I sent you to the head minister.
Okay, I'm serious.
I'm taking
my seat back.
شاد سكر يبوزك يا حبيبتي.
יאללה, תהיה לבד שם.
שנייה, משפט אחד. מה זה היה שם? אוקיי. קשור למה שקורה עכשיו. לדעת, to know how to put your borders and to say it. This is not, I want to speak right now because this is my space. Or I don't want you, maybe you hit my car, except of leaving it and say I don't want to get involved with this energy. אני לא רוצה להיות מעורב באנרגיה הזאת. No, you say right now, no. I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back. No. This time, no. All the time I give you the other cheek, but this time, no. I'm fighting back. To stand and say, listen, look at how I can stab you in your motherfucker. But no, this point of, I mean, not physically, I'm just joking, yeah? Listen, please let me. It's to say, okay, now, in my, a lot of people are experiencing that. Now, in my dynamic of the hero that's going through this journey, I'm now experiencing how can I defend myself? How can I say enough is enough? And said, now it's important for me to say something. And you will pay for me. You will fix my car. No, I will not pay it for myself. You התנגשת, how do you say התנגשת בי? From behind.
You hit me from behind.
You hit me from behind. Yeah, why should I pay for it? No, I will not let you go. I will, and then the new universe helps you because you put the borders. And he said, listen, it's not his car, it's a company's car, and then it becomes easier in some kind of a magic. But it wouldn't if you didn't start to put the border and say, no, enough is enough. Because you put enough, and then we will help you. And as a company, they said, we believe the driver. The driver told us this and that. And then it's your word against the word of the driver. Although I have all the evidence and everything, the picture, I can sue them in court. But I don't want to mix myself with this energy. I don't want to go to court. So what? I pay the money that I don't have to fix my car? For why will I take the money? And why? No. Now it's a company. I will call them and I will talk with somebody there and I will tell them, listen, I gave this guy my all trust. He said he doesn't have money. He said he's an Arabic and I'm Jewish. So I told him, okay. So I thought to myself, maybe I won't charge him because, and then afterwards they said, no, he was colliding inside my car. I have all the
evidence.
Not evidence. שאתה רשאי לזה, זה מגיע לך. How do you say it in English? מגיע לך.
Credentials like
No, you deserve it.
Deserve it.
It's your right. It's your natural right to say, no, this is my territory. No, it's mine. Please do not go inside. Like a country can say it, but and then defend yourself if they want to survive in their own territories. But if you stay all the time talk with people from other countries, invent to us. We want peace. We don't want to fight with
anyone. Us,
yeah. Please, we want peace. So this will the peace will be remains for end of times. No. People sometimes invade you. So he said, listen, I want peace, but still, this is my terms. And first of all, I want to respect you. I want you to respect me. I don't want you to hurt me, and I don't want to hurt you. Let's everyone get what is entitled to. But then you have all kind of characters. They think they are better. They think they are allowed. They think they are, and to do things like that, to take your money, to become billionaires, and they don't care. It's taking the extreme. They don't care that there are people on the streets that don't have nothing to eat. But still, it's karma and everything. But you said, okay, this enough is enough. And then the universe helps you. And you go through a journey of couple of weeks, as I experienced this last days, until today I got eventually to his boss, not the company that it it's on the list. So the company told the owner, listen, this guy want to sue us, and we talked with him, and he said no, and I thought that in backstage they told him, I think this guy is okay, he's righteous, and your driver is guilty, your driver is lying, and we talked, and he said today, thank you for trusting me. I told him all the amount. He said, please give me the amount of your damage, and I will pay for it or something. I will take care of it. I will take care of it. And then I told him today it's 2,800 shekels, and I did an effort to find a cheap place, but still good to cheap, because I know that my car wasn't new before, but still it's damaged more. And I related to be and the everything that it was broken in my car. So I want to so now it's new. Now it will come new. And he said, thank you today for trusting me. So in the end, I went through this journey. I didn't decompromise, but still I did it because I didn't want to go to court. To go to court and to sue and to observe and to submerge myself in this energy is worse than going through the driver and all we talked and we. And
of course.
It wasn't like something nice, and it was like shaky, spiritually speech.
Right, of course. You don't want that. Of course, I understand that. That
so
is all the choices that I made in my life.
Yeah, but the difference
is that you didn't compromise.
I did compromise before. The same with the same guy. The first event, like a week ago, around the fire and this party, I compromised with this guy.
Right, that you said right. Yeah, that you said, okay, we're gonna leave in 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, can you hold yourself for 10 minutes? I was nice with him, but he was still a crazy motherfucker. This was a demon got through him.
Right. And you saw that way, right.
Yeah, and the demon spoke through him. So I spoke with the demon. But I didn't judge him. I didn't got pissed off on him. I didn't took him. I took him seriously, but not got. I know. How do you say it? That's bunty. I didn't lose your temper. I didn't lose it. I lose my temper. Yeah. And I spoke to him. I said, and it was 3 times. Again and again.
You didn't do anything. You weren't even speaking with him. You were speaking with somebody else.
Still,
and just you being there did something to him.
And he thought that he's saying that he's.
And he said he's going to leave his body or something like that. And then he went off to the side and started flipping, and it looked like he was like in pain, and it was. It was very strange to watch.
Yeah, and this guy, I was tender with him. I gave him the other cheek. I was tender.
You were very nice with him. You were very soft with him.
It was
very unexpected.
Because I saw his heart and know that he is now connecting with me, and he is transferring this energy, this archetypal demon energy. And I can look at the demon in his eyes, through his eyes, and talking with the demon in an archetypal language, and tell the demon, listen, I can see you, but I can play with your energy. I know what is my limit, and I can speak with you in a way that I respect you.
I know that you can do that with the demons because I see that you can do it with me.
But still I'm afraid from real demons. I'm still afraid from demons.
But I see your power. I see what you do. You speak on different levels because you speak with my demons too, and they're leaving. But you also speak with me with my angels, through angels.
Yeah.
So you speak with both sides, which is amazing, because I can read what the signs that you're giving. I can read fairly well. Sometimes I wonder, but I can read fairly well. I get strong messages, very, very strong. Points get across.
You know what I'm laughing at? So
What?
The title of this live is in Hebrew.
Okay.
And still, most of the show.
Show.
It's a show. It's 2 hour
show.
Yeah,
it's a 2 hour show. Yeah, it's a movie.
It's in English. So
it's in English. Yeah,
maybe we need to change the title. Which title will be?
We can change the title.
Afterwards, after we
finish.
We'll
think about it.
Yeah, so let's I think that we all the main information got through, and we did some fun.
Yeah.
And we scared them a little bit with our sword and our bow in the background.
The boner? The bow? What?
No, the bow.
The bow.
The boner. The boner, she means that.
Yeah.
See?
The teddy bear's got his tail sticking out the front. It's a boner.
Lazy people.
The dude with the boner and the cock hat with the boner.
It will be censored by YouTube. You don't need to tell them the language in the movie and tell them what
No, we've already said metaphor.
Yeah, but this is not. Let's finish the stream. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you have something to say, please do it in the
Lemata.
Yes, I mean we write something in the descriptions also. I will write something maybe connection to something to organize or something. Yeah. Please give us a like and join our channel. I don't promise that we will do more streams. If we will do it, maybe it will be, I don't know, maybe shorter.
I think shorter, maybe more precise. Maybe we can think of something.
If you want us to I will do some more messages, also with the tarot cards. Maybe next time. I'm very good at it. I'm channeling the energy of ArchAngel Metatron is Enoch in the old books, and something else, something. You want to say something before saying hi? You want to?
No, I think that we covered everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll do more of these.
Yes.
This is fun.
Yeah. So don't be a stranger, okay?